I think at this point, the Westerners, the white people would have to take a breath. They'll have to take a purse with those speculations, assumptions about Africa, because Ishowspeed really showed the world what Africa really looks like. And guys, I'm going to be sharing this video of Ethiopia and Ishowspeed in Ethiopia, how he has brought a lot of unity in Africa. In fact, no one could ever believe that one day Africa is going to be everywhere. Africa is going to dominate. Like the continent, Africa is going to be the greatest. No one could ever believe, because initially everyone thought that the white people are more supreme than the black. So that is the reason why the whites can treat us anyhow. And, you know, Donald Trump can call Africa a shithole country, you know. But let's just watch this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Ishowspeed is in Ethiopia, and he learned some shit that nobody talks about Ethiopia. And because I'm Kenyan and I absolutely love Ethiopian history, man, like I have done. If you go to my videos above, just look at the one that I did about Ethiopia, because I absolutely love Ethiopian history. He found out that Ethiopia uses a completely different calendar, and that now currently is 2018 in Ethiopia. He also learned that basically the time is upside down. It's insane history, and they have stuck to their history forever. Okay, some of the like oldest Christians originate from Ethiopia, and that is one place that I am going to visit sometime before I die. I must go to Ethiopia. So I did a show called Accidental Coconut, and I did a whole 5-minute set about Ethiopia. If you haven't seen my comedy specials, go to YouTube. They're on there. I used to share a lot of my comedy videos, but then I kept getting slapped with copyright because they're all with distributors. So I don't share my comedy specials anymore, because they said you're gonna lose your account for sharing your own shit. And that's because my comedy specials are available on all the distributors. So, but man, brilliant.
Guys, this is Ethiopia. I cannot believe this is an African country. Ishowspeed tour to Africa is opening the eyes of a lot of Americans. You guys know what Americans usually say. They will say, oh, Africa is not a place to be. Africans, we are poor. Africans, we sleep in the bush. Africans, we don't have running water. We don't have electricity. This is Ethiopia. Ethiopia. Africa, we are highly blessed. Africa is richly blessed, and Ethiopia is one of the African countries that was not colonized by the Westerners. Like they did not colonize them. They were not colonized by the Westerners, and they have been striving hard to make sure that their country is beautiful. And come to think of it, Americans, you cannot come closer, because this is actually Africa, and Africa is beautiful. When I saw this video of Ethiopia, I was shocked. I was like, is this really Ethiopia, or we are somewhere in the European country? But to my greatest surprise,
This is actually Ethiopia at night. Look at how beautiful it is. So Americans, those agendas that you guys are going about with, it cannot work this time around, because Ishowspeed has toured Africa and you guys are watching it and seeing how beautiful Ethiopia is and how beautiful Africa is. Please like this video and share.
This is a very important monument. What you see here, where you see the sun ray shining out of Ethiopia, is because at that time almost all of Africa was under colonialism except for Ethiopia. So Ethiopia was a shining example of independence. So that's why we have that bright light, because we gave hope. A hope for all black nations that there is a black nation that's not been defeated, that actually won a colonial power, and that it's a hope. And this is where Pan-Africanism started.
I never even knew that.
Yeah.
Chat, I never even knew that.
I need to know how underdeveloped America is, because for Americans to be crying that Ishowspeed is in Africa and he's doing this amazing work and he's showing the other side, this must be deeper to them. This is even deeper. It's less deeper for me, but for these are really taking it as in tears are being shed. And honestly, I get it. You know, showing different side of Africa, but to that extent, like,
Thank you so much for visiting Ethiopia, and most of all, thank you so much for visiting Africa. I know you changed the perspective of many people on how they view the motherland. Thank you for showing the beauty, the culture, and the energy of Africa to the world. I know your time was limited in Ethiopia, but I challenge you and the whole world to come back and see Ethiopia and its historical treasures. Visit the Grand Renaissance Dam, the ancient Lalibela and Aksum, the rock-hewn churches, the celebrations of Epiphany and Ethiopian Christmas, the oldest mosque in Africa, Al-Najashi, the Battle of Adwa sites, and many more. You've opened the door. Now come experience the rest. Bye, Speed.
Ethiopia. The people of Ethiopia, my brothers and sisters in Ethiopia, the lion of Africa. You guys have mesmerized me. You guys have surprised me. You guys have shocked me. I made a video talking about your country. And of course, what I said there is the truth. And you guys responded positively. That video in 2 days has over 300,000 views now. The most I have received so far in a single video within a short period of time. And that video have brought me over 5,000 organic views in these 2 days. It's like magic. Yes, I have received a similar shock from the people of South Sudan, because on this mission, the first people I talked about was South Sudan, and the way they responded so positively, surprised me. I made a video like this also appreciating them. But Ethiopia, you guys were the least that I expect, for this video to go this viral or to receive this massive response. Not that I'm looking down on you. Why? Because, yes, you are the lion of Africa. Indeed, you are the beacon of the light of Africa. You are so powerful, but very quiet. The rest of the African countries make more noise than you. You have more things to make noise about, but you don't talk about it. You don't show it. If you were showing it, I'm sure the rest of the world will be trooping down in Ethiopia every now and then.
Warrior Tribe, what up? Just watch Ishowspeed's Ethiopia stream. And what I liked the most was how they really focused on the history with him, breaking down the history. They made it very clear. Yo, we ain't never been colonized, nigga. We ain't never been colonized. These other African countries, they celebrate independence. Nah, we celebrate victory, nigga. Ethiopia. Tough Africans, nigga. What's up? I love that shit, bro. Shout out to Ethiopia. Shout out to Ishowspeed, Ethiosped. Y'all carried that shit for a lot of it, man. Took us to the next level. Keep Ishowspeed for the other ones, for the rest of the tour. But yeah, stay up, y'all. Like, follow, share. Yabo.
Seeing Africa like this, it's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. We've been lied to. The media have proved Africa, showed Africa in a wrong way. They've told the world that Africa is not a place to be. The Westerners have, shamed us, called us all sort of names, called Africans a backward country, in fact, I'm super excited to be alive this time to say this great thing, that Africa is at the top. Nothing can stop us. Go Africa.